Welcome back to Adventures with Rosie, and we're back on the road.
Yay, finally.
Just for a weekend.
Yeah.
It's a long weekend here in New Zealand. A new public holiday, actually, Matariki.
So Māori New Year.
Yeah. So, yep, we get a Friday off. So, yeah, we've come over to Napier for the long weekend.
Yeah.
We've been a bit quiet, sorry. You would have seen in the last couple of live streams we did, we've been sick.
Yep, I feel like we've caught every bug under the sun except COVID.
Yeah.
So.
Chelsea had the flu, the kids were sick. Seemed to have this cough that lasted forever.
Yeah, there's been tummy bugs, there's been everything.
We tried to get away a few times and just didn't. And on top of that as well, we've been selling our house, so we've had a load of open homes and viewings.
Been busy, but not doing fun stuff.
Yeah. But the good news is we actually sold our house this week, or about a week ago, and it went unconditional yesterday.
Woohoo.
So our house is done and dusted, it's off the market. We're pretty stoked because the market here in New Zealand, if you're from New Zealand, you would know it's kind of gone a bit soft. It's gone quite quiet, especially in Taupo. Winter as well, so not a good time to sell a house.
It's taking a lot longer for houses to sell at the moment compared to what it was 6 months ago. So
6 months ago in January, I think the average time on the market in Taupo was 9 days, and now it's like 40, 50 days. So but we've sold, and we're working towards a pretty exciting property, hopefully. But in the meantime, we thought we'd come away. Come to Napier.
Missed being in Rosie, so it's nice to be back out.
I forgot how small it is in here. So join us for the weekend. We're going to go let the kids run around because they're going a bit stir crazy. Go to the skate park and check out Napier.
Yeah.
Alright, so we've come down to the waterfront for a little stroll, and it is freezing. When we left Taupo this morning, it was like 5 degrees Celsius, and we thought, it'll be warmer over here, and it's ever so slightly warmer. So jackets on, hats on, off to the playground. It's freezing. Napier and the Hawke's Bay is where a lot of our fruit comes from in New Zealand, and it's normally quite hot, especially in the summer. Not today.
I just got water on my nose. I drink before I drink the bathroom.
Alright, well, it was freezing down there, so we left and came back to the caravan. We're going to have an early dinner, and then we're heading to the Faraday Museum tonight. It's like a technology museum here, and they're having like a kids scavenger hunt games night or something, so I thought we'd check that out. It starts at 5 o'clock. But yeah, back to cooking in the tiny kitchen. I forgot how small this kitchen is. It's been quite spoilt the last few months for space, especially in our house. We've got huge bench tops, but yeah, quite small here. But hey, that's alright. So we'll get some dinner on the go, and then go down and check this museum thing out. What are you eating, Pi?
Lemon.
What are you eating, Roo?
Lemon. Lemon now?
Quickly remembering how small it actually is in here, especially when we all sat at the table. One of us would sit here in the bed, and sometimes both adults, and leave the kids at the table. But she's pretty small, especially with the dog. We've got his bed down there. And we haven't done too many trips with him, but he does take up that little bit of extra room. Alright, well, we've woken up to another grey, cold morning here. This is getting reminding me of what winter camping was like when we were down south. When everything's a bit muddy and the caravan's a bit of a mess, but we're having fun. Because it's Matariki here and a public holiday, there's actually lots going on. So we've come down to Anderson Park. There is some sort of steam train model association traction engines and things. Big playground here as well, sausage sizzle. So yeah, we thought we'd just rug up and get out. So yeah, we're going to do that, and then tonight we've got a light show to check out. There's a whole lot of lights in town, and like food trucks and food caravans and stuff. So we drove past it last night, it looked like quite a cool vibe. So going to have a ride on a steam train and then see what we can find. Well, the sun has finally come out. It's getting a little bit warmer. It's about 15 degrees right now. So we took the kids to the playground, had a ride on the steam train as you saw, stood in line for ages because one of the trains kept derailing. So yeah, there was only a couple trains operating, but yeah, we think we might go for a bike ride, just chill out. We're staying at the NZMCA, I don't know if we said earlier, but the NZMCA park here in Napier. I can't remember, Ericsson Road's the name of it, and it's huge. Look behind me. Like only a handful of people here, but yeah, in the summer this is really cool because there's so much grass and trees planted, there's picnic tables. It's a really neat spot in the summer. It's a little bit soft at the moment. I see some people got stuck here the other day, and I think the neighbour next door pulled them out with his tractor, but yeah, nice spot, awesome in the summer, and good for the dog as well, because now we've got to start thinking about where we can go, where we can take the dog. So we don't want to be in a concrete car park somewhere, or freedom camping where you're not allowed dogs. So yeah, good spot. So I think we're going to feed the kids and then go and do some biking and yeah, see what the day brings.
So we had a really nice little weekend away. It was nice to have a break from people being sick and to get out of the normal routine of being at home and get back in Rosie.
It was nice. We're kind of planning now to do the school holidays because we're now in school holiday mode. Now the hub is at school, so in a couple of weeks it's the end of the term here and we're going to go away for a week, I think.
Yep. There's a week where some of my family's coming down for a holiday, so we'll visit with them, and then the second week of holidays we'll probably head away with the kids in the caravan.
Yeah, I think we'll just go and spend a week in the caravan. No real plans. We might go around the national park area here, around the mountains, maybe find some snow for the kids to play in.
Yeah.
Still pretty cold time of year to go away, but hey, got the diesel heater, I guess we're fine. Well, I thought as well we should probably share more about the house. I know we said up the top that our house sold and just went unconditional on the Friday before we left. So that means everything's done and dusted. The deposit's been paid to the lawyers.
Yeah, we don't see it.
Everyone's been paid, and we now have 2 months before we leave this house. So it's the end of June now, and well, not even 2 months actually, a bit less. But the 25th of August, we have to move out of this house. We don't have anywhere to go just yet. We've been looking.
No, it's a little bit stressful, but yeah.
Yeah, we gave ourselves an extra month. We asked the people who bought this house if we could have an extra month. So we have an extra month, which is good. But yeah, it's a little bit... Yeah, there is one house we saw. So we did miss out on that one house that we really liked. And we've seen another house. We went and viewed it. It's been under contract, or it is under contract currently. But we really like it. So we think what we might do is put a backup offer in. The people that have the first offer, I guess the one that's been accepted, they've got another month to sell their house and go unconditional. So they might well do that. The market here is also so strange and slow and all over the place.
Yeah, it's taking a lot longer to sell than it used to. But they have had their property listed for a long time, so they might be...
Similar boat to us, we had it listed for like 3-4 months.
Yeah.
So we're thinking that we've got to be in it to win, right? So we might put a backup offer on paper, get it signed. What you can basically do is get a whole offer signed as a backup, and then if the first people don't meet their deadline, then our offer kicks in. So the name of the game, I guess, in the next week, we're going to hustle this week. We've got to talk to the mortgage broker. He's going to talk to the bank. We're sick of the banks. Talk to the real estate agent and try and come up with a semi-decent backup offer. That, you know, we've spied this cool house. It's a little bit smaller than this. It's a 3-bedroom house. Yeah,
it's on about a hectare of land, which is a bit more than what we were sort of aiming for, but it's really cool usable land as well. So it's got one paddock that's been levelled already. It's got a whole bunch of pine trees in different places.
Actually got like a little
really
pine
cool.
forest on it, which is cool.
Yeah.
It's kind of slopes down, so it'd be cool for the kids on their bikes, and got a nice big shed on it and water collection and all sorts of stuff.
And the house is beautiful. It's immaculate, and it'll be really nice.
Yeah. Downsized to 3 bedrooms, but obviously with a bit more land, so we can plant fruit trees and gardens and have some of you guys over.
Yeah.
And, you know,
there's room for parking.
Bring your caravan.
So we might have a bit of a pop going on.
Yeah. So we really like it. We've driven past it a bunch of times and slowly looked out the window. We've seen it once as well, and that's there's nothing else even remotely close to it at the moment. So we figure we've got to be in to win. Yeah. So next video, hopefully we have some good news.
Yeah.
We'll see, I guess. We've got school holidays coming up, so we'll do all those videos as well.
Yeah.
And
get away in the caravan.
fingers crossed. Keep your fingers crossed for us.
Yeah.
We obviously just have to wait. We have to get our foot in the door, put a good offer in, and wait. And it's going to be a nervous month. And regardless of whether or not we get this house, we're still going to leave this one. So we'll distract ourselves with packing and. So thanks for coming along this week.
Yeah.
Thanks for getting stuck back into the videos with us. I know it's been a few months off, but
it's nice to be back. Nice to be back on the road.
And things are moving slowly for us, so we might have a pretty cool piece of land to show you guys. We're also working on the new caravan, and we've heard that it might be a bit sooner than we thought.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that. Like, we might be able to show you that in the coming 3-4 months. So we're pretty excited about that. We're working through all our colours at the moment, choosing those.
Yeah, that's been fun.
Yeah, a little bit overwhelming to try and choose all the colours and everything. We didn't realise how customisable it was, but
it's really cool. Yeah,
we're pretty pumped about that. So we'll get old Rosie ready for sale.
Yep.
Got this new caravan. We can't wait to show you guys. So stay tuned. It's going to be a fun few months.
Yeah.
See you later. Thanks for watching.